Okay, I want to talk about the ending to Soma because I'm seeing this opinion a lot that I actually have a completely different opinion on. People thinking the protagonist Simon was really frustrating and chose ignorance repeatedly until the very end. I think the point of Simon getting a brain scan in the very beginning of the story, besides being the catalyst for the story, was to also show that Simon had a deep desire to live, and this was his only motivation to keep going, and the only thing keeping him sane. So when Simon was given a second chance at life, albeit in this nightmarish setting with all these monsters running around, of course he was easily manipulated into the any kind of hope that he could find through Catherine. And for Simon, who was already expecting death before his second nightmarish life, I think hope is one hell of a drug and one way to really distort your sense of judgment. Catherine, being the extremely pragmatic person that she is, knew that this hope was going to be easily taken advantage of for her and her benefit for completing this mission. So, with the recipe of Simon having this first near death experience and then having instilled in him hope through Catherine in his second life, while she's also not being super clear and explicit as to what her plans are and what's going to happen, while also being in this really scary environment that probably doesn't help with your ability to think, I don't blame Simon for having some clouded judgment. Given all this, I think I just am extremely sympathetic to Simon and how he reacted in the end because, yes, although he was given all this evidence that would suggest that this was actually the reality of the situation, I don't blame him given all of these circumstances why he was so freaked out and just like in deep despair. However, I'm not necessarily arguing that what Catherine did was wrong. I think that is a completely different topic and debate that is separate from my feelings toward the protagonist.